Hi guys, how's it going? Little bit of a review slash my experience talking about topical, finasteride and minoxidil. I've used Hims, I'll show you the bottle in a second, but I am in any way sponsored by Hims. A few things I want to quickly touch on before I get started about talking about my experience. Here is the bottle. I can't remember what I got at first, but I think it was like a box of 2. You get 2 every 6 months basically, so I think the first ones you get like 2 for half price or something, and then I've haggled a few times to get the price down, but yes, it's 6 months and you get 2 of these bottles, so it's 3 months each. But the first thing I want to mention before I talk about anything else is minoxidil, which you normally also get as a spray. Some people take finasteride as a tablet. This is topical with both of them in, but minoxidil is toxic, highly toxic to cats. I did not know this until my mum told me, and it was around the same time as we got cats. So if I hadn't been told that, there is nowhere I can find it mentioned with Hims that minoxidil is toxic to cats. You kind of have to search for it, so I kind of feel like that should be a warning, but it can be, from what I've read online, something that's deathly, can be deadly for cats and like an emergency. So as a huge cat lover for my cats who are here with me right now, and I keep this away from them, and a few things that I do is I keep it in the car, I keep it in a room that they can't go in. Even right now they're coming towards it and I'm like, stay away. And Cassian, see, Cassian's come to make an appearance now, but when I've got it on my hair as well, I'm kind of very mindful of when I'm taking it off on my nose. Normally it's in the car, so it's probably like, what is going on? I'm very mindful of when I've got it on that they can't sniff it, and at night if they're in our room, I make sure I shower before I go to bed. Maybe that's extra careful, being extra cautious, but I just thought I'd flag it before I start anything else. Second thing is, I was debating doing this for ages. It's been 18 months, so about the 6-month mark I was debating doing this. And I feel like there's this whole taboo. I was like, oh, do I really want people to know that I've been using it? Even though so many people I know are using it, but it's not really spoken about. And so many guys I know in their 20s are losing their hair. So I feel like this whole taboo about, men losing their hair, is a bit... It should be talked about more, because most men lose their hair, and it can be... I love my hair, so the thought of losing my hair or having to go to Turkey to do a transplant, I found very overwhelming and quite scary. And like the idea of being bald or having bald patches or anything. Not that mine was so dramatic. Long story short, but I just had like a little patch here. Like, not a patch, it was just starting basically, and I was just starting to recede, and I just did some research on it. I'm an actor, and I just wanted to do some extra precautions, and I went to see sort of a consultant for like a free session, and he was basically trying to sell me finasteride on like this extremely expensive prescription. So then I went on the website of Hims, and there's a few others who were very similar, and I was like, oh, so I can just do this without you and not pay thousands of pounds, so that was fine. Anyway, long story short, I wasn't dramatically losing my hair. And from what I understand about finasteride and minoxidil, is it's not for you. It's not when you've lost your hair. It's not when your hair's, you're bald and you're gonna spray and your hair's magically gonna come back. It's a preventative. So it's when you're DHT. It's a blocker. So minoxidil can help slightly regrow, from what I understand, some hair that's maybe just been lost in recent years. But if your hair's been gone for a long time, from what I understand, it's not going to grow it back. Then you'll be looking at a transplant, I would say. This is more of a preventative, and I was just like, I'd much rather take it now while I'm starting to be a bit self-conscious about parts of my hair, especially when I'm acting. I don't want to be self-conscious about the way that I look. I was like, I'm just going to face it head on now. Anyway, with my product in my bag, it's been 18 months I'm using the spray. I can't find anything online of people talking about this spray, really. A few Reddit posts and the actual Hims website. And the spray, I think, is only with Hims, is a manual one, but they do it normally, not normally, but traditionally, it seems you've got finasteride as a tablet, where I think there's a few more side effects. Like, I think the worst one, not the worst one, but the one that seems to be mentioned a lot, is sort of losing sexual desire. So from what I understand, the topical one, with the finasteride being topical, it's not a side effect. I haven't had a side effect from using this at all. I just sort of spray it on my hand in the morning. I do 2 sprays in this bit and 1 spray each there. Usually, as I said, because of the cats, I do it as I'm leaving the house, or maybe I'm going to the gym, or I'm leaving, and then when I come back, I'll either shower or I'll shower at the gym or something and get it off. Usually I'll have it on and if I'm on holiday, I'll just leave it on like as long as possible, stuff like that. But I just spray it and leave it on for a few hours until I shower with it again on my head. It kind of sticks in straight away. I wasn't sure what to do with it. You spray it and then you can feel it's wetter, so I just kind of rub it in. I think that's how you do it. I wasn't really 100% sure. From the beginning to now, I'm really happy. I'll put some maybe pictures up from like the start, like 6 months in, 12 months in, 18 months in, stuff like that. But overall, I'm super happy with the results of it. I'm not like sponsored by anything or anything, but I found it just super easy. I think it's relatively affordable. I was debating at one point, because of the cat issue, taking finasteride as a tablet. I think Manual do an all-in-one where you can get finasteride and minoxidil as a tablet, and they're 2 different things, I should say as well. Finasteride, I don't know if I already said it, is I think it's more of a stimulant to grow your hair back, whereas finasteride is like the main ingredient to stop the DHT, which is the reason men lose their hair. This is not scientific sentence at all, a scientific sentence, but to stop you losing your hair a little bit. It's from what I understand, from stopping the DHT from going, so you can keep your hair, and then the minoxidil is help. So both together is like an extra boost. And from what I understand, as soon as I stop this, I go back to where you started. So sadly, it's not something that you can just take for like 12 weeks or 18 weeks or a year, and then it's like, oh great, I'm done now forever. This is something you're probably going to have to take forever, which is why I was thinking more towards the topical. Like I said, I'm really happy with the results over the time. Do I think my hair's dramatically grown back? I mean, it wasn't falling out crazy in the first place, but from where it was, where I could see it receding, especially this bit here. I'll do a little show in a second. A little show of my hair. See what you think. I mean, I tried to cut it as like a little mullet recently as well. My hair's always been thicker at the back as well, and I think I was really starting to notice that 18 months ago, and now I can see a difference. So I feel more confident in myself and the way that I look and when I'm styling my hair. One big thing, I think the biggest thing, is when I have a shower, hair was shedding. It was falling, not like crazy, but if I put my hand through my hair when I was showering, it was hair would be going, sometimes it would clog. Now I barely get any hair falling out at all. So that for me is the thing where I'm like, that must be working, because you're trying to see like subtle differences. I'm like, oh, because it wasn't dramatically bad in the first place. I'm like, is this working, or is this just like a placebo? Was I even losing my hair in the first place? But I was, because I went to see the consultant who did like a little scan. So I feel really confident with it. I'm not sure whether I will go eventually to the tablets because of the cats. I've had no side effects. When I was researching this, I was trying to find out if it's more or less effective than using tablets. I don't know. If you know, please tell me. I don't know. But all I know is it's got, I want to say 5% finasteride and 2% minoxidil. 6% minoxidil and 0.3 finasteride. Apply 4 sprays to the scalp once daily for topical use only. It's got an expiry date. Usually it lasts 6 months. What did stress me out once is I was like, oh, one of them was lasting longer than the 6 months, because what happened was with Hims, I probably wouldn't have mentioned this if they would like sponsor me or something, but lol. The bottle kept like crusting up, like really weird. Like the liquid would like crust and then it wouldn't come out, so I couldn't spray it. It was really weird. I didn't really get what was going on with it. So I messaged after like a month and was like, hello, and then they sent me another 2, but then they lasted so long because I had like 3 in total, and then the one that I threw away, that they expired. So then I didn't realise I was using it. It expired for like a month, so I don't know if that had like a reverse or anything, but still, I'm feeling pretty happy with it. I can hear my cat, so it's like in the bag. Probably very overcautious, but I just thought I'd mention the cat thing because I think it's worth knowing, because I'd rather never that happen to anybody. With my hair, I'll put some pictures, but yeah, this is my hair at the moment. Like, it feels like thickish. Like, yeah, I feel like there's that stigma as well about being brave for this. My hair is curly as well, so sometimes I think, I'm like, is this just my curl pattern, or am I losing my hair? So I used to have to sort of like shape it more, but I don't now. It kind of falls just anyway. This is the spot where I felt like I was losing my hair the most. Let me try and, because I've got some gel in my hair at the moment. I'm gonna look like a mess on this. Here, and when I touch this, it still feels, obviously, everyone's got that spot, isn't it? But compared to where it was, it feels a crazy amount better. I can't see if you can see anything. If not, I'm just gonna show pictures, and you'll just hear me talking. But yeah, I feel, compared to where my hair was, I feel like I'm not gonna lose my hair now. Hopefully, it works for most people who haven't already lost their hair, from what I understand. So yeah, I'd love to hear your experiences. Have you used topical? Have you used, I probably look crazy now. Have you used the pills? Have you used someone else other than Hims? What have you done? Let me know. Yeah, a little bit off topic, but I just thought I'd share this video really, like, because men lose their hair. Like, it's not something that it should be something that's like being like, I see everyone laughing when there's like a Hims thing on my Facebook, you know, the little laughing emoji, and everyone's like, lol, oh, you need this, and it's like, oh, like, what's funny? I don't really get it. Like, we all lose our hair. Like, I don't understand. So hopefully this video makes you feel a little bit better as well, because it's okay. And I'm in my 20s, I'm 28, and I started when I was 26, it's been 18 months, I should say. And the thought of maybe 10 years from now, like, having, like, really thin hair was not nice. So, yeah, this has probably been very long and waffly. Have a good day. Subscribe, all that stuff. Check out my music, John Joseph, Spotify. Give me a follow or a save on Spotify. It means a big deal to me. All right, enjoy your day. Bye.